Hey, Buck. Hey, come here. See this? Yeah, you know what that is. It's apples. It's good for you, huh? You want an apple treat? Hey, hold on. Okay, hold on. Yes, you wave to the camera, good boy. Here you go. Here's your apple treat. You don't know what to do with it? Here you go. Look. Okay. Oh, you have your apple treat. Okay. What are you gonna do with it? Okay, you're gonna pull off the stem. Oh, it's good stuff, Buck. It's good stuff. You don't know what to do with too much good stuff at one time, huh? So eat off the stick, you little rat. Hey, it's an apple treat. You don't know what to do with it? Okay, I know. I'll help you out. I'll help you out. Hold on. How about this? A little piece. Oh, that's better. You can handle that, huh, buddy? Good boy. Hey, look at the camera. Hey, look at me. Buck. Hello. You want some more? Welcome to another edition of Thursday's Thought. Last week we had a little throwback to the doggone truth, and this week Guy gave me another one with him, as you saw in the introduction video clip. As you can see in the buddy, come on, man. Look, there's all kinds of stuff in here. As you saw in the video clip, he wanted something, but wasn't really prepared to have as much as he wanted. Didn't really know what to do with it. And I'm happy because I know everything has to be in moderation. I mean, salt, you need it in order to live. Too much of it will kill you. Technically, you can supposedly die from drinking too much water, but you almost have to try to do so. My father loves to say, yeah, that's called drowning. But it's actually, you can overhydrate, supposedly. You can have too much vitamin C. There's so many things that you can overdo. And so I watch him on that. But as you can see, he loves little apple treats, and he wanted it, but wasn't really ready for it. And as I saw him with that, I was like, man, that's so much in our walk with God. You know, we cry and beg God, oh, we want this. This will be good for us. God, please, I need this. Money, a honey, whatever it is. But God knows that, hey, either too much of that, either that would not be good for you at all, or let me prepare you and make you better. And in the right time, and when you are grown up enough in the spiritual faith, when you're close enough to me, you can have this. It's just not the right amount or the right time. So I just want to encourage anybody who feels, there's an old country song, says, I thank God for unanswered prayers. I don't really believe in unanswered prayers. I believe, it's yes, no, or wait, or pray some more. I'm working things out. But for anybody that are maybe going through something this week, this month, this year, this life, feels like they've been petitioning God in thanksgiving, as the Bible tells us to do. If you feel like, man, why don't I have that? I would just encourage you to, of course, still bring it to before the Father and ask Him, for direction and for your wants and desires, and of course in His will. But I would encourage you to to have faith knowing that God loves you and his timing, his amount, his ways are always going to be a lot more perfect than ours. I just want to read a few scriptures because I know I've been in this situation. I go in and out of this situation even now. Different things I ask for, and God's like, "Oh, you probably really don't want that if I give it to you." Or Jonathan, you're not ready. Or either I'm not ready for the blessing's not ready for me. Either or, God knows, and I have to trust in Him. But just a few scriptures that I want to read today. Once again, I still need to get a large print Bible so I don't have to write these and try to read my chicken scratch. But oh yes, the I guess the title for today would be Even Blessings. And of course that would just go along with even blessings have to have a perfect time and a perfect amount in God's perfect way. But as we see in Proverbs, the book of wisdom, 20, verse 4. The sluggard does not plow in autumn. He will search at harvest and have nothing. And that's our part, that we have to do our part in receiving blessings, whether it be waiting upon the Lord or just strengthen our spiritual man and becoming ready for the blessing, and of course trusting in God's timing. Galatians 6:9 says, "And let us not grow weary of doing good. For in due season we will reap the harvest if we don't give up." Also you guys know this, Romans 8:28, all things work together for the good of those who believe and are called according to his purpose. A couple of parts of that, and I heard a minister preach on this, and he offered people, you want a cup of this extract, or this. He named a bunch of things, and people were like, that wouldn't be good. And then he pulled out dessert and said, "Anybody want this?" And they all, you could hear him go, "Oh yeah." And he's like, "I actually offered it. I offered you this, and you didn't want it because I offered you individual things." And hey buddy, come here, bud. And I realized that in my life, looking back, hindsight, of course, 2020. Different parts. It doesn't say all things are good, but they all work together. In the big scheme of things, in our Christian walk in our life, God allows different things, knowing in the outcome together, this situation and this situation led to this. And a greater outcome that we wouldn't have had unless we went through those different individual situations. Last one, Jeremiah 29:11. We know this one too. We have to, once again, trusting in God, and this saying that He has plans for us. Plans for welfare and for good, and to give you a future and a hope. Once again, it all comes down to faith in who God is. That even in blessings, a blessing could be, it says, probably in Proverbs, that a loud good morning or loud blessings in the morning can be taken as a curse because it's just the wrong timing. So I just want to encourage you to yes, continue praying and continue growing in your relationship with God, but to know that His ways, His timing, His amount, it's all for our best. And not to give up, and just know that God has you, and that just like this little fella realized he didn't really know what to do with the blessing because it was too much at once. But once again, trust God. Keep me and my little buddy Buck. Come here, buddy. Come here. Keep us in your prayers, and we'll keep everybody that comes across this video in our prayers, that God is working for your best in your life in every situation. But we love you guys, and we'll see you next week. And we'll see how God orders the next episode of Thursday's Thoughts. Love y'all. Look at that beautiful face. Bye.